Alright, what's up guys? So, Police Insider has uploaded a video titled, "She Turned a Warning into an Arrest." Yeah, that's just one of those things where it's like, ma'am, if the cop is telling you, like, look, I'm just letting you off with the warning, go on about your business, and you still want to argue, yeah, at that point, it's like, don't be surprised if that cop decides to have a change of heart. And they're like, nah, now you going to the slammer. Now you going to jail, you know? And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I say this all the time. If something happens to you and you're the reason behind it, it's most likely your fault. All right, you most likely deserve whatever it is that you're going through. And it's like, it could be a situation, if like, let's just say if the case may be she's speeding and the cops are like, hey, slow down, don't be all like, oh, I was never speeding in the first place. It's like my fault, you know. It's like, I didn't realize I was speeding, my fault, you know. I am going to slow down. I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm gonna be respectful. You being more than respectful to me. You ain't giving me a speeding ticket. You ain't trying to arrest me. You ain't trying to do nothing. But nah, let's go ahead, see what this video is all about. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Insider. But anyway,
get out of the vehicle.
A child custody disagreement between two parents soon set off a domino effect, making sure that this negligent mom lands herself in jail.
I believe there was going to be that civil problem as well.
nice tracks.
Angela,
Yes, sir.
can I talk to you, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, so I'm Officer Medina with the Carlsbad Police, ma'am. The reason why I'm out here is we got a call from Julio earlier today. I guess about you causing issues for him and his family.
I went to go see if my daughter was home, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm having a hard time hearing you, man. You're not in any kind of trouble. If you could just step out for me, please.
10-4.
You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
No.
No firearms or nothing? Okay.
No, I went over there to see if my daughter was there because I haven't seen her in a couple days.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
I can't hear you.
I said I went over to his house earlier.
Okay. And what was the reason for that?
My daughter's there.
Okay.
So I can see my daughter.
It's like,
So-
my thing is this, he just said you not in trouble, so it's like, my thing is this, as soon if I'm talking with a cop and he says that with me, then I'm like, okay, cool, I ain't got nothing to worry about, you know, because I think like cops, they can't lie about stuff like that. Like, I remember it was a situation a while back where the cop had knocked on the person's door talking about, oh, pizza delivery or something like that. Yeah, cops can't do that. Cops can't be out on the job lying and stuff. So it's like, yeah, because my thing is this, if you lie about, I feel like even then, it's like, let's say she is in trouble and the cop says, oh, she's not in trouble, then it's like, I feel like they could be a possible thing. She could use that against the police station in court, but I don't know. Anyways,
From my understanding,
I'm assuming,
there's no
but-
child custody order in place between you two? Okay.
He said, no, well, he said he was taking, or we're getting a divorce or something like that.
Right.
But I do have a, or CYFD.
You have what? I'm sorry?
The CYFD from Albuquerque.
CYFD? Okay. So he did express some concerns about, I guess, the situation between you and your daughter, the daughter that you share with him. The reason I'm here is to, he wants to issue a criminal trespass against you on the property, okay? Have you ever been issued one of those before? You've never been issued a criminal trespass? So what that means is it's a document that states that you cannot,
He has to go to the courthouse, right?
not for this.
He has to go.
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So this criminal trespass is documentation that states that you cannot go back to that property effective 1 year from the date of issuance, which would be today. If you do return to that property, then you would be arrested for trespassing, okay? I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
So I have to go with CYFD, right?
For what?
For my kid?
No, you can. If you guys are going to continue to do exchanges, then you're more than welcome to do them in a public place, or you can do them at the police station.
He won't even. Nothing.
Okay, and see, that's
it's
where it
like
becomes.
they have it where it's like he drives over there. I don't know. I guess like that would be my next option. But it's like, yeah, if it's on some stuff where things like that is being issued out, then I'm like, yeah, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, just go ahead, give me my paperwork. I'll sign whatever I need to sign. I ain't trying to have no problems. All right, if anything, I'm just trying to see my kid, and that's it. So
A tricky situation for us is because there's no child custody in place. we can't get involved with that in any way. There has to.
Well, CYFD is involved in Albuquerque.
But it's not CYFD that has to determine who gets the child. It's the courts. It's a district court judge that would have to sign off on a child custody agreement.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he doesn't want to let you have your child, we can't do anything without that agreement being in place.
Well, CYFD is already involved.
Okay. Again, solely the reason why I'm here is to let you know that you're being trespassed from his property on Carver Street.
Gave her paperwork, Mom, not my business.
Go ahead. Give me 1 minute, I'm sorry.
49 on the 16th of this month. Deputies did a lockout and removed Angela from that residence.
Because
Go again, Carlsbad.
Back on the 16th of this month, DCSO did a lockout and removed Angela from that property. She is not supposed to be there.
Dispatch informed the officer that the female had been evicted from her residence at least a week ago and was in violation of a trespassing order by being in that location.
All right, Angela, now I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle because something else just came about. So go ahead and step out for me.
Hey.
Step out of the vehicle, Angela.
I didn't do anything wrong, sir.
Step out of the vehicle. Get out now.
She's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I guarantee and I promise you, she had the opportunity to. She is sped off. And it's like, ma'am, okay, if you're not doing it, it's like, my thing is this. The cop probably just been like, oh, well, I don't know. Like, maybe it's like, yeah, she's been trespassed and it's like she knows of this. Then it's like, yeah, then you most likely are going to have to go to jail. But it could have been a situation where it's like the cop be like, okay, you can't be here. I'm giving you a break. You got to go. But anyways, it's like, my thing is this. You start doing stuff like this, then yeah, then that's what's going to give a cop a reason to arrest you.
Get out. I'm going to place you under arrest. Get out.
I'm not doing it.
I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out, Angela.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
For what?
Carlsbad, go ahead and roll me a second. The 41's refusing to comply.
What are you arresting
Get
me
out.
for?
I'm letting you know.
What are you arresting me for?
Get out or you're going to be
What
placed
are you
under arrest.
arresting me for?
I need to explain
Are
something
you
to you.
not-
You've been evicted from this place.
For what?
I don't know, but the sheriff's office have record that you're not supposed to be here.
Nope, I have papers.
Get out.
I have papers.
Okay, then you can show me the papers when you get out.
I don't need to get out because I'm not doing nothing.
Get out, Angela.
Wow.
I'm not doing. Hey.
I'm letting you know now. Get out of the vehicle.
Don't.
Get out.
Get out. Get out. No, don't.
Get out of the
This woman is crazy.
Get out. I'm going
It's
to
just
take-
I don't get when people when they do wrong and then they're expecting people, I guess, to, and let it be a situation where it's like somebody's doing wrong by her. She's gonna feel a certain way about that, but it's like, how my thing is this, all right? Let's say somebody breaks into your house. Yeah, let's say like talking to her, somebody breaks into your house and they get to screaming when you be pulling them out of the house and things. You're gonna look at them like they're crazy. It's like, you're in my house screaming for help. Like, no, I should be the one screaming for help. Yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, yeah, she's hard of hearing.
Get out. Get out of the car.
She got issues.
Get out, Angela.
No, you hurt me.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out. 01 Carlsbad. The 41's inside the vehicle refusing to step out.
I did not refuse.
Get out. Yes, you did. Get out of the vehicle. Get out.
It's like, ma'am,
You're under
are
arrest.
you an
Get
adult
out.
or are you a child?
For resisting. Get out.
No, I didn't
If
do
you're
that.
a
Yes, you
child,
are.
then
Get
you need to be arrested. The guy that you supposedly married and things, because I'm like, nah, that ain't normal.
Out of the vehicle.
I didn't do nothing.
Get out of the
You
vehicle.
came in here.
I have backup.
Yeah, and you pulled my hair.
I didn't pull your hair. Get out. Get out of the
I'm
car.
like, ma'am, what hair?
Get out of the car. Get out. Get out of the vehicle.
What is she screaming for?
Get out of the vehicle. You're under arrest. Get out.
I didn't do nothing.
Get out of the vehicle, Angela. The vehicle. She's sitting in the passenger seat. She's still refusing to comply.
I did not refuse.
Get out. Yes, you did. Get out of the
I did
vehicle.
not refuse.
I gave you multiple chances to step out.
You guys are the same people that.
Yes,
you
we're the
guys
same
are
department.
related.
Get out.
Another officer arrived on the scene to make this screeching idiot get out of her car.
It
Open the door, Sergio. Get her out. It's locked. Unlock the door before I go in there and unlock it, Angela. Get out. You're under
She
arrest.
can't
You
go
guys
nowhere.
are doing this.
You're under arrest. Get out.
I didn't do nothing.
Get out of the vehicle.
I didn't do nothing.
Open the door for me. Open the door.
You can't like unlock
I'm going
it
back
from
in
the
there.
other side.
Open the door.
out. Unlock the door.
Open the door.
Unlock the door, Angela. Yes.
Ain't there like a switch? Usually, like in most cars, like there's usually a switch on the driver's side where, unless they ain't got it. But...
Arrest. Get out.
Why are you guys doing this? Arrest for what?
Unlock the door.
Where's my paperwork?
Stop reaching for stuff.
Oh no!
Stop reaching for stuff. Unlock the door now. Get out. Get out of the car now. Get out.
Help me! Help me!
Stay over there.
Help me, please!
Stay inside your house.
Please help me! Help me, please!
That could be so dangerous for the cops where it's like her screaming like that. Because I guarantee and I promise you, if a neighbor thought that she was being attacked, like let's say they ain't care about police officers and all that stuff, they come outside, guns blazing, mess around, shoot her by mistake, shoot one of them cops, I guarantee and I promise you that blood would be on her hands. Like, I don't know what the charges may be, but yeah, it's like if one of those cops, if somebody were to come outside, obviously that person would get charged with murder. If they so happily survive and things. If not that, then it's like, yeah, then definitely them charges would get slapped on her. Because it's like, if you wouldn't have been out there screaming help, it's like, and my thing is this. For what, though? You've been evicted from your house. You got a trespass order from your ex-husband's house. Ma'am, like, it's one of those things where it's like, you brought this on yourself. You can't blame nobody else. You're doing all this extra stuff for no reason. And it very well could have been a situation where it's like, you've been trespassed, you can't be here no more. You have to go somewhere else.
Hey.
Cop probably would have been more than happy to help you, I guess, collect some things and get up out of there, but...
Flip over. Flip over.
Flip over. You're holding my hand. You're holding my hand.
Relax. Relax.
This one is crazy.
Ow!
Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side.
It's like, you did all that extra stuff, and it's like, for what?
I'm gonna help you up, alright? 1, 2.
Help me, please!
I couldn't be no cop, all that yelling.
I didn't do that.
Like, my
You were
allowed
told
to
to
wear
step out of the truck and you
earbuds,
refused to
play
do
some
it.
What? That's my
EDM.
vehicle.
Because you're not supposed to be here.
I have... Yes, sir.
That's okay, so why didn't you step out to show me whatever paperwork you
Because you
had?
scared me. You hurt me.
Well, you're under arrest now. Get in the car.
I'm gonna sue you.
You're under arrest.
Because you scared me. And it's like, ma'am, if you're not doing anything wrong, you have no reason to be scared. Like, my thing is this. Let me be in front of my house so the cop comes up to me talking about, you've been issued a trespass. I'm like, for my own house? I'm like, fam, I'm cool with everybody inside. Like, wait a minute. I'm like, that's why I've been, like, contacting people. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, why am I being trespassed from my own house? Like, what's happening right now? I'm like, I'm in a confusion. I'm like, I listened to a cop, but I'm like, yeah, I think you definitely got the wrong house. So he'd sit there talking about, he was all like, he's like, yeah, so I messed up. I messed around. I turned the numbers around. Yeah, you're not the person that I'm looking at. I imagine it's like, yeah, they'll ask for your name, all that stuff. Cop asks you for a completely different person. I'm like, nah, that ain't me, bruh. I'm like, I got ID. I got social media accounts. I got a bunch of different things to prove that name that you just listed off, that ain't associated with me.
So they said that. Dispatch said on the 16th of this month, ECSO did a lockout and she was not supposed to be on this property. And I guess the RO of the house is an associate company, which I'm assuming would be the homeowners.
Have you gotten in contact with the homeowner?
No, not yet. Well, no, because I was trying to get her out of the truck. So initially when I got here, this is hers. This one was here earlier.
There for a second.
A concerned neighbor also shed light on the incident, agreeing with the father's complaint that the female did not have enough resources at her house to support a child.
Hi, do you know if she stays here normally?
Yes, she always stays there at night, bro. And I was wondering if this is gonna happen one of these days because that was dangerous. She can probably die inside the truck. She don't have no electricity, nothing in the house for a while already.
The reason why is because they're telling us that there was like a lockout by one of the law firms.
So basically, nobody was supposed to
So
be in
it's
this.
like, why would you think a kid want to stay in the house? They ain't got no electricity. I'm like, ma'am, no, that ain't gonna work for no child. That's no child. And yeah, 2023 kids gotta have electricity. I'm like, they gotta have electricity, food, water, clothes. I'm trying to think, and education. It's like there's a lot of things listed out that the kids is gonna need. But I feel like one key thing, they definitely gonna need some electricity to be off up at the house. It's like, yeah, it's November, and then you think a kid want to stay off. I don't know exactly where this is at. Like, it looks like this could be like a warm area. I don't know. I'm just going based off of the grass, because the grass does look kind of dry. But I'm just saying, like, if it gets like cold outside, you think a kid trying to be off at their bed shivering? No, bruh.
Yes.
And
Well, that could be helped be by loan months, bro. And I guess she never paid the rent out of the house.
yeah, or something like
So
that.
they reap it to it, and she's still coming to stay there. And look at how cold it is, and she just stay in the truck, bro. I'm glad you guys helped.
And then that's another thing too. I just remember that from this one house that was down the street from my old high school, where some squatters were staying off in there. And this woman, I think they said she was just outside exercising, and them squatters had some dogs. Crazy dogs too, came running up out the house, attacked the woman. She had like injuries all across her body and stuff. And yeah, overall it was just one of those things where it's all like, that's why, like, you know, if you own property and you got people staying at that property, you always got to check in and see what's going on, see how they're living. And yeah, if they ain't paying the rent, if stuff's getting shut down, then yeah, that's why they had that lockout order. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I definitely would go back to that property, switch out the locks. I'm like, and yeah, then she breaks in. I'm like, all right, if I see you break in, then it's, or even if I just know of you breaking in, because I definitely would be friends with them people in the neighborhood. I'm like, hey, let me know if you see some weird activities. And if they say, yeah, she just broke into your house, then yeah, I'm calling the cops. It's like, you ain't even supposed to be there in the first place.
And I know earlier we were dealing with the male, I guess the baby daddy, or I guess the situation about that.
Yeah.
And that's why they were kind of wondering, because he came
really
over and over
yeah,
and over,
yeah.
and he,
That's
I guess the
when
law
was
firm is going against that
When
guy.
was it? Saturday? They come the police. It was here, the sheriff.
Really?
Yeah, it was on, no, I lied to you. That was on Sunday. On Sunday afternoon, she came
Yeah,
with the daughter.
that's when they served it all day. Okay.
That was on a Sunday, so, but she coming and stay there.
Okay.
I think so she's just taking her property, but
Yeah, no, I mean, she lost that right.
yeah,
So,
I don't think so she's okay, but I'm glad you guys taking care of that.
yeah, I mean,
Because I'm worried because she do something, want to burn the house or something.
Correct.
And I'm next to her.
yeah, and actually that's why the baby dad's kind of worried, because he's
That
like,
too.
I'm super scared of her. Whenever she takes my baby, like, there's
She's
nothing
pretty
in there.
angry.
Yeah.
Like they want to steal her, they want to keep her, they want to do something to her. She always say that. Because sometimes she got a problem with the batteries, and she tell me if I can jump it out. Yeah, no problem. You know, like, try to keep it cold. And but she always cussing about everything. Everybody's against her and this and that.
All right, but we'll appreciate you for
Hey
it.
man, no problem, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, well, good night.
Yeah, initially it was just a criminal trespass. Even if she didn't want to sign it, fine. That's why I didn't push the issue for her to step out. But it wasn't until dispatch told me that there was on the 16th of this month there was a lockout, which makes sense because she was found sleeping in her.
if you check the door, there's a lock on it.
She was found sleeping in her truck when I pulled up. So. I don't see why she'd be asleep in her truck if she had access to the house. Oh, it's locked. There's no lights on or anything inside.
Hey, dogs in there, or are they like somewhere else?
Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff in here, but I mean, if he's been evicted from here.
I imagine it could be no dogs out there.
That's what the deputy's trying to find out.
Unless some dogs that the man put there,
Thing is,
or whoever it is that owns that place.
I don't know if we're gonna have a.
Yeah, I'm on Mahasta, bro. I'm waiting to see what comes up on their end.
The female was charged with resisting arrest and trespassing. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
Yeah, it can't be carrying on like that. Not with no cops. It's like way she was carrying on. It's that type of stuff where it's like, yeah, all that's just gonna do is make cops nervous, and then you done gave them a reason to start acting wild towards you and stuff. So it's like as long as you calm, cool, and collected, a cop's gonna be calm, cool, and collected. But if you being calm, cool, and collected, and that cop's just being wild for no reason, then it's like, yeah, then it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, no, we gotta get on the cop, you know. But yeah, it's like the way she was carrying on. It's like, man, don't be surprised if a cop does start acting wild towards you. So, but anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Insider for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.